Teacher Sue here again. It's so nice to see all of you after such a long time. So for this week, we'll be learning about the 4 seasons. So Teacher Sue has a perfect activity to teach you about the 4 seasons. So for this activity, you'll be needing a big manila card, or you can also use 4 pieces of A4 paper, some kitchen roll or toilet roll, but if you're using a kitchen roll like Teacher Sue, you can always cut it in half like this. And then you'll be needing some brown and green paint, some glue, some paint brushes, a cup for you to have water, scissors, ruler, and a pen. And you'll also be needing some leaves and twigs, but we will be collecting that later on in the video. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so for the first step of the video, if you're using a manila card, you need to fold it in half like this and like this. And then once you're folded in half, you need to take your ruler and your pen and then draw a line like this to create 4 different sections on your paper. But if you're using just plain A4 paper, then you don't have to do this step. Alright, so next we'll be making the tree barks. Okay, so we'll be using the kitchen roll for that. If you're using a long kitchen roll like Teacher Sue, you need an adult to help you cut it into half, and then you'll be cutting it in half again. But first, we're going to paint it brown in color to represent the tree bark. Alright, now we have done painting our tree bark, so while we wait for this to dry, we're going to go and collect our leaves and twigs.
Go. Go. Mm-hmm.
Good job, everybody. Look at all the leaves that we have collected. We also collected some flowers. Look at that. So now we have to cut our tree barks in half. So please get an adult if you need help doing this, okay? So you just need to cut it in half. Okay, so now that we have cut our tree barks, we have to position them on each section. Okay, next we're going to label our sections. So I'm going to start with spring, and then summer, autumn, and winter. Okay. So you want to stick your tree barks on the paper. Use a glue stick if you have, it will work better. Alright, now that we have done labeling the sections, I'm going to paint the leaves for spring and summer. So for spring, we'll be using light green, and for summer, we'll be using dark and light green. Try to... Okay, so now I'm going to be making fruits for summer. So I'll be drawing circles on an orange paper to make oranges. Cut out your circles. Make sure to get an adult if you need help with using the scissors. Okay, so now that we have our tree barks and our leaves, it's time to arrange them for each season, okay? So for spring, I will be arranging them with some fresh leaves and flowers. So I'm going to use a tree branch like this. Then just place your leaves randomly on the paper. You can arrange them however you want them. Okay, so the reason why Teacher Sue has put flowers for spring is because spring is when everything is growing. So that's when you can see flowers bloom on trees. Okay. For summer, Teacher Sue will be arranging leaves and also the little oranges that I have cut out. Okay, so for summer is when you can see fruits growing from the flowers that have bloomed in spring. So I'll be putting some light and dark green leaves for summer. Little orange tree. Also, don't forget to glue every leaf that you have arranged on after you're done. Okay. So next will be autumn, and autumn is when all the leaves turn brown and start falling before winter. So I will be arranging them with some dried leaves that are yellow, brown, and some dried flowers, okay, to represent how autumn will look like. So just place your dried leaves however you want. There are no rules. Put our dried flowers. And there you have your tree for autumn. We'll be making some snow for winter, and to make snow you'll need some baking soda and some cold water. Add some baking soda into a bowl. Okay, now that you've added your baking soda into the bowl, you have to put it in the freezer for 2 hours. Next, we need to make some cold water, so grab a bottle or a cup, fill it with water like this. And we're going to put it in the fridge until it's cold. We can start making our snow. So just pour a little bit of water and then mix it with your hand. Video of me putting it. Good job everybody, you've done your 4-season trees and now you know what each tree looks like for each season. So good luck and see you back in school.